hey there guys, and welcome back. On this week's show, we are visiting the QC department. Well, when I say the QC department, I do not mean quality control, because if you have spent any time at all watching my program, you know that there is no quality control. Anyway, what I mean by QC is questionable comments. Guys, I get a lot of comments on this show. For the most part, they are fantastic. You guys are very kind. You have some very encouraging words. You seem to like the content that I'm bringing you. You bring up some great topics and great questions. And for the most part, they're wonderful. But every once in a while, we get somebody, and I don't know why or why these guys do this, but they feel the need to come on the show and make comments that aren't necessarily necessary. Some of them are quirky, some of them are just questionable, and some are just downright rude or weird. Guys, sometimes they're long, sometimes they're short, but I thought it would be fun to bring this segment to you and run through some of these comments that I get here on the show. Fell asleep. You need to stop dragging the videos out. Plus, not the best technique. Sorry. Oh, I'm glad I could assist you in your sleeping schedule. I'm a heck of a lot cuter than counting sheep. Talking too much. When you have unmedicated... Oh wait, that camera's crooked. Just a second. There we go. When you have unmedicated ADD. You know those videos where it's just the process without someone talking about every step? That's what this should have been. You know those comments that you make on free content on YouTube? You know, the ones that you really shouldn't bother making or wasting people's time. That's what this should have been. Why, when teaching, do people always feel the need to slow down and enunciate each syllable? Excellent info, though. When you present an idea to others, you must complete it in one short video. They are ideas, not series that you show us every week. Really? I don't know anyone who sharpens tools like this, but I only know sane, practical woodworkers. A precise angle may theoretically toe the line between fragility and bluntness, etc., but the idea is to spend your time working on wood and not endlessly putzing with your tools. Brain surgeons may agonize over the perfect edge, but woodworkers just need something that will get the job done. In the real world, dirt ruins an edge, or worse, you drop your tool on the floor. You hit a knot, you have to chop through epoxy, you hit an old nail, or just bumps another steel tool on the bench. If you do all this stuff to get the perfect edge each time, you are either going to be very neurotic, or you just won't ever get any real work done. I have a cheap, medium grit water stone that I keep in an old water glass. I hold it in my hand to sharpen most of the time. I only grind the edge if damaged or beyond the point where I can bring it back with a honing. The point is, you don't need a Rolls Royce to go to the grocery store. And most people are not going to be going to gala events daily. Poo-poo. The gifted turtle unvariantly kick because pasta typically attract under a staking alley. Feeble-feigned, mysterious creator. OMG! He is too long-winded. I don't like. You say too much! Thank you for reorganizing the live stream in the future. The live broadcast on this day was ridiculous. More than 10,000 people were watching it. Laughs. After all, carrots are the best. I was thrilled that I forgot to turn off the camera, and I was thrilled. More whatever. Poor man. However, the human race's desire for survival is a trivial refusal, and deprivation or a basic demand for a human being, a kind of lifestyle, a normal DNA integration, and an expansive human society. Human food, unnecessary and unnecessarily rejected human beings. Conflict, other academic societies, observable meats, Japanese vegetables, and vegetables. Cleanliness, lumps, seasoning, simmering vegetables, Japanese meat, absurd part of the food market. Come season food boiled time. What? We have all seen this 100 times, 10 times faster and simpler with just a few screws and nuts. Keep safe. Give up about the ruler. Use the bloody thing. Okay. No need to yell. Too complicated. Canada is in America, not in China. Huh. Well, color me shocked. Introduction volume is much too loud! I think all caps is annoying. Better? Hi! Show your work is better than all explanation. People fall to sleep, Napoleon Bonaparte. Excellent video. Just a quick question. Why do you sound like Agent Smith from The Matrix? I don't know. Why do I sound like Agent Smith from The Matrix? That's a first. You talk a lot. Just show how to do it, and that's it. Well, that would be boring. The irritating property in you histochemically flood because destruction relatively present over a scintillating error. Average hurried pine. Shows what you know. It was maple, not pine. A good 2-minute video, not 18-minute. Terrible. And I hate it when they get wordy like that. It just confuses me. Terrible. So long-winded. You know, this is the second comment here on being long-winded, and I don't know. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard this before. I don't think in the history that I've been doing this show, I honestly don't believe I have ever heard anybody tell me that I talk too much. I honestly don't think I've, at that point in time, I was a little more awkward in front of the camera, and I'm not so sure that, maybe it was a good combination of the both of it, but here's that whenever somebody tells me that I talk too much, I just shut up. I know when to shut up. Nobody has to tell me more than once to shut up. That tells me, you know what, Kenny, you're talking too much. And at that point in time, I realized not to listen to that voice in my head, because you know why? It's my show. And there you have it. Questionable comments, or the QC department. Guys, I get a lot of comments on this show, and for the most part, as I've said, they are wonderful. They really are. I have a lot of great viewers here that have a lot of great thoughts and opinions and comments to make, a lot of great questions, as well as suggestions for show episodes. I mean, they're fantastic. But we do get those few that like to come in and just have themselves heard, I guess. I don't know. The important thing is to have a thick skin and to not really let it get to you. After all, I don't know. You know what? It's a free world. You can make whatever comment you like. You know what? It gave me a good show idea, so I guess something good came out of it. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell and you won't miss the notifications of future episodes of the show. This one's been a lot of fun. It's pretty bizarre. I've been collecting these for quite some time, just pulling them out and hopefully one day showcasing them, and today is that day. Guys, I hope that you've enjoyed today's episode of the show. I hope you had a little bit of fun and a few laughs, and more importantly, I honestly hope that you're going to join me again next week when I bring you yet another Alternative Tuesdays. Talk too much. Come on.